and a half. Let's go back to our Amanda Barron, who joins us live from the Capitol with more. Amanda, I know he's still making those last-minute edits to his speech. How's it going?
Marilee, and there's just so many people here. There's so much to see and do right now, and in just about an hour, it's going to be absolutely packed in here. And we're looking forward to hearing who Governor Patrick Morrisey's special guest will be. We always know that there are people who have done extraordinary things across our state, and I'm looking forward to seeing who he will recognize as he gives his speech. At this time, I'd like to recognize Delegate Shawn Fluharty, a Democrat from the Wheeling area. Thank you, Ohio County. Thank you for being here. What are you looking forward to hearing tonight?
Well, I'd like to hear some solutions to the problems West Virginians are facing. I feel like every state of the state, we run down the same course. Culture wars and putting division within the state of West Virginia instead of creating solutions. We've had a decade now of one-party rule, and in that decade, we've lost 5% of our population. The Republican rule of this state needs to seek solutions to the problems facing West Virginians, like higher costs across the board, whether it's housing or your daily life. Those are the concerns that we have as a Democratic Party, and we went on our kitchen table to hear those concerns. And we have a plan to fix those as well. So I want to hear solutions and not just more manufactured outrage. Manufactured outrage that we hear regularly coming from the supermajority doesn't pay the bills, doesn't make your daily life better in West Virginia. One
of the things I noticed, I was at some of those kitchen table tours, how different each section of the state was. What was the one thing, Shawn, that really stuck out to you as you left?
What stuck out to me is the number of young people who showed up, because we're often told they don't want to participate, and they're looking for a future in West Virginia that they can actually have a quality of life in, where they feel like they're part of the solution and not part of the problem. And we had many young people show up, especially in the Fairmont area, Morgantown area, saying, hey, I want to be part of this, and why do I feel like I've been left out? And why are so many of my friends leaving? And that's every generation of West Virginia it impacts, because your parents and grandparents don't want to see the young people go. But yet here we are, 10 years in with a one-party rule, and they're continuing to flee for opportunity elsewhere.
One of the things that you've worked to pass over the last couple of years is some legislation that would create some guardrails for children who are in homeschool situations. There are countless homeschool situations that are really positive and really good, but there also have been two very high-profile cases, Kennedy Miller and Little Rayleigh, where those homeschool situations have not been, they have been abuse and neglect situations. Are you going to try to present Rayleigh's Law again and tell everyone what it is?
Absolutely. Rayleigh's Law is named after Rayleigh Browning, who was tragically killed after being taken out of a public school setting where we had a pending investigation ongoing from a mandatory reporter in her school. She was taken out of her school, homeschooled by her father, and tragically was killed. 3 individuals were held responsible, and they were sentenced. I followed up with legislation that closes a loophole. This loophole protects child abusers, and these child abusers use this loophole, which allows them to take kids out of public school, put them into a homeschool setting, not a real one, and abuse them in the dark of night. This is a clear, simple solution to closing this loophole and protecting children like Rayleigh and Kennedy Miller. And we just had a horrible tragedy today that we're just learning of, and we're learning more facts from it, and it sounds like eerily similar to what the Rayleigh situation is. We got it out of the House 2 years in a row, and I commend Roger Hanshaw, the Speaker, for allowing us to get that out. But yet the Senate hasn't taken it up. And just last week, when the governor was speaking about child abuse issues in West Virginia, he was asked a question about Rayleigh's Law and said he didn't know what it was, that he didn't know this law, which has had extensive local publicity, national and global publicity, and he doesn't even know the name of the child. I'd love to hear her name tonight from our governor saying that he wants to hear Rayleigh's Law pass and he would sign it. That's what we should be talking about.
Absolutely. We'll be following that one for sure. It's so important. And you did mention that case out of Grafton. Thank you for that. We'll follow up with you. Enjoy the session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll have more